has amassed more than 100,000 troops near its border with Ukraine.
And there have been statements that today could be D-Day, the day Russian President Vladimir Putin makes his move.
So let's talk to a reporter on the ground there, Olia Scootercaster.
Yeah, she started the news website FNTV as an independent journalist based in New York. Right now she's in Ukraine, in the capital there. So thank you so much for being with us. Good morning to you. Fill us in on what's going on right now in Ukraine. What's the latest?
In Kiev today is a celebration. They're having a Unity Day. You know, Zelensky announced yesterday that since everybody is saying today is supposed to be the invasion, everybody decided to celebrate unity. So there's lots of Ukrainian flags on every corner and different events.
Okay, but the number of troops and weapons of war are drastically in Russia's favor right now. So do Ukrainians fear that they're going to be quickly overwhelmed?
There seems to always be a little bit of a concern, but because the threat has been ongoing for so long and there is constant up and down, they're going to attack tomorrow, they're going to attack at 3 a.m., they're going to attack at 1 a.m. From what I'm seeing, people are kind of used to it at this point. Like, people are preparing.
Wow. You know, we've seen some video of Ukrainian civilians saying that they're actually going to fight for their country. We've seen it kind of play out on social media, but they're training with wooden guns. They don't have real ones, right? So have you seen any of that kind of play out right now? What are you hearing on the ground level?
I filmed one of the trainings, and they didn't use the wooden guns, but they didn't use the real ones. People are mostly training for self-defense purposes because it is trained by militias rather than army. But they want to be prepared. They're saying they want to be prepared in case something does happen.
Yeah.
And I spoke to a 70-year-old that said, you know, if the army takes me, I'll go and I'll fight.
Wow. Wow. Well, you were born there, right? You were born in Ukraine. How much different is the country today than when you were younger? What do you remember?
The different thing is just seeing the military here.
Yeah.
Seeing the people train on the beach where I used to go as a teenager and do stupid stuff. Now there is a militia and people training, and, you know, kids out training with guns and elderly. And just in general, it's a little weird seeing my hometown and realizing what might happen to it. You know, seeing families, seeing stores, and, you know, if invasion does happen, are they even going to be here anymore? Will people be able to leave?
So on a personal level, are you afraid? Are you scared right now?
It's on and off.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting because the United States and President Biden has told Americans to get out and to get out. So what are you planning to do? Are you planning to leave, or are you going to actually stay there through this?
I've already canceled multiple flights. I keep postponing it because they keep saying the attack is going to happen. And I'm thinking, oh my God, should I leave? And then I'm like, no, I'm going to stay. I have to report on this. I'm postponing my flight for now. We'll see.
Yeah, you know, and so obviously your safety is paramount, so please stay safe to you. But there's a lot of this talk of attacks ahead of the big one, right? Cyber attacks, Russian cyber attacks, turning off power in parts of the country. Have you seen that play out?
There has been cyber attacks for a while now, it seems, from what I've noticed, for about 2 months. So one happened yesterday where people said they couldn't access some banks, and Ministry of Defense website was down, I think. So, I mean, it happens, but it's hard to kind of like contemplate whether it's going to be part of something bigger right now, or it's just a usual thing that keeps happening.
So what's the sense there then? I mean, is there a sense that diplomacy may still work and prevent a Russian invasion?
That's what everybody's hoping for.
But you personally?
Of course, I'm hoping for no war.
Yeah.
And I personally don't think it's going to happen when everybody expects it. When all the cameras are on it, I don't think it's going to happen. But, you know, we can't predict that.
Yeah. Well, please continue to keep us posted, okay? And please stay safe to you.
Thank you.
Olia Scootercaster, obviously you made up that last name for some protection from FNTV. She goes where the action is in Kiev, Ukraine. So continue to stay safe, and we'll hear from you soon, hopefully.
Thank you.
All right. The time right now is 7:17, and you're never more than 10 minutes from traffic and weather.